if you had an unlimited time and budget, yeah. So, what would Beyond Sunset, the Ultra Edition, look like?
Visually, it wouldn't look any different. I think we achieved, like, from a graphics perspective, exactly what we wanted the game to look like visually. I think if we had, like, an ultimate budget for all of this, I think we would have probably smoothed out the dialogue system a little bit more to give you a little bit more of that kind of, a little bit more. Episode 2 of the game's got some branching paths where is the only chapter in the game where you can get different outcomes at the end of it. So we would have extended that probably for every chapter of the game where you could have multiple endings. And I think we probably would have smoothed out a few of the kind of hitches in gameplay a little bit more. But I think other than that, I think we're very happy with how the game came out. I think we probably would have focused a little bit more on just balancing things a little bit more. Other than that, though, I think we're very happy with the product we came up with. So,
yeah, sweet. What do you think a $200 million Beyond Sunset game would look like?
Honestly, I think we would have just put all that. I think we would have. No, I think the game looks as good as. I think the game looks exactly the way we wanted it to look visually. I don't think there's anything I would change about the visuals of our game. I think we would put that all into making it the most continuing to iterate on our gameplay loop to make it as tight as we possibly could have.
Yeah, nice.
Would you have put could you put a? This is a dev question, okay? Could you put a computer inside the game that then just boots another instance of the game so that you could play the game inside the game?
Listen,
would $200 million help you with that?
Sunception.
I mean, I think people at this point have modded Doom to run inside of Doom, so I mean maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
true.
how many instances could you run before it's like, I've got 75,000 instances of Beyond Sunset running inside of each other, and my machine is really hot, but it seems to be stable.
Nice.
I mean, I think the real question is, like, if we'd been given a $200 million budget for Beyond Sunset, what we would have done is we would have created a bunch of shell companies to funnel all that money into. We'd have disappeared with the money. That's what we'd have done. So
We're getting beyond this horizon, guys. There's no sunset out there.
Yeah, like
goodbye, suckers.
The answer to that is embezzlement. We would have done embezzlement.
I appreciate your honesty.
Why is it called Beyond Sunset?
It's a nod to a couple different things, actually. It's a nod to some of the visual designs heavily influenced by the movie Beyond the Black Rainbow. A lot of the particularly the you'll see a lot of multicolored pipes in the game. That was inspired by that movie.
And Half-Life, yeah.
Yeah. So I mostly just liked the title of that movie, and that's kind of a nod to that. It's also a nod to the movie Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. So it's mostly just a reference to those two movies. We just liked the title; it just sounds kind of cool and 80s sounding.
Yeah.
And then Sunset is just the name of the city in the game. If you look into the game's deep lore, San Francisco gets nuked, and Sunset City is the city they built on top of it. If you look at the city map, Sunset City is just San Francisco. So you can even see the Golden Gate Bridge in there. So
it's in the opening, yeah.
Have you heard that Stephen Wright joke? I'm actually writing a short story about a photographer who went completely insane trying to take a close-up photo of the horizon.
He's chasing it forever, was he?
Yes. Stephen Wright was Stephen Wright was a beautiful mind right there. Have you been to E3? Do you go to any of the like trade shows and that with your laptop and be like, play my video game?
No.
Do you want to play my tower defense game that also happens to have a shooter in it?
I could tell you a very, very funny story about how we went to a scam one of those here in Colorado. That was kind of funny.
Oh yeah? What was it called?
Hit us.
Yeah, there's I'm shit on this guy.
Okay, all right, that's
Well,
fine.
it was okay. There was so we went to there was a bless his heart. So there's this local
Bless his
community. There's this guy, the local Colorado Game Developers Association hosts an event every year called the Colorado Indie Games Expo, and they present it as being like the photos they use on their website. They use photos from Colorado Comic Con on it, so they present it as looking like this like big open floor, like gonna get a lot of attendees and stuff. But then when you get there, they rent out a quarter of a bar. They don't close the bar down, so you're just in a bar. All the staff there is volunteers. I'm pretty sure the prizes they gave away, they were literally just giving away the bar's like games that they had at the bar, like you can get like Uno. I go to the bar and just like, you guys got Uno? Can we borrow your Uno for the day? Like they were just giving away the bar's games as like prizes that they were offering to give away. And then like it was great. Like the VR booth next to us, like they didn't have the VR people gated off from people, so like patrons from the bar were just like holding drinks in glass glasses, bumping into people in VR who didn't have any spatial awareness, so they were just in the walking lanes. And then I think maybe 4 or 5 people showed up who like actually showed up for the event, but then like everyone else were just like patrons of the bar.
Were they hoping
then, like,
you got drunk or something and like
maybe,
nobody noticed? It's like, I don't see Jay and Silent Bob here. That
Yeah,
they
it
were
was
in the
like-
photos.
The event was like billed as like being like family friendly, but like the bar was kind of like not family friendly. Like the bar had kind of like a gothy heavy metal aesthetic. It's fine, I don't mind like a gothy heavy metal aesthetic, but like the patronage was definitely like the alternative crowd. You know,
Vampire the Masquerade
piercings and
Bloodlines
spiky
kind of
hair. Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines kind of crowd. Very much that. So like not a very very chill people, the kind of people I'd hang out with, but also like maybe not like the kind of people that are, like very inviting, family friendly, but it's like bar atmosphere also. So it's like painted black walls and neon. So like very not like well lit convention floor kind of what you would expect. Just more like crowded dive bar vibe. For
Like,
the whole
hey,
thing.
you say you make games? Have you heard of this movie called Beyond the Black Rainbow? It's like it's by this Canadian dude.
Canadian
shot
director.
in Vancouver. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, have you heard of it? Like, wow.
This is just to give you an idea of this bar, right? Like they had like a what's that? Hold on. What's a movie I'm thinking of from 1993?
Demolition Man.
Not I'm usually thinking of that one. The other one.
Jurassic Park.
Animated movie. No, animated one.
Did you say 93?
Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what.
Okay.
It is. They have a
Oh, right,
like a
yes.
big Nightmare Before
Tim
Christmas
Burton.
mural
Yeah.
painted on the side of the building, right? Like to give you an idea of the type of like vibes they're going for in there,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So like, yeah, just like
Game dev, yeah.
gothy kind of thing, right? But I mean, like clientele again. Just this is not the right
Comic-Con.
place. This is not but I mean, this is not the right place to host that. Not enough room. We paid way too much. We paid like $100 for a table, and we got like 2 visitors. So
Ugh.
listen. So I don't want to call it a scam, but I want to say that it was not well run, not well advertised. We paid a lot of money
Yeah.
to be there, and not
Didn't
a
live
lot
up to
happened.
expectations.
Did not live up to expectations by any means. We even
Yeah.
flew the whole team out.
But did they give you like 15 minutes in the ball pit? Like, that would be a pretty good.
If they had,
Good
if we
benefit
had,
right
if they had
there.
a ball pit, that would have been something. Like even if it was just like a yeah.
And it's like
Cool.
alone in the corner on a polished concrete floor, just chilling there.
Yeah, I think we would have had a better experience like crashing E3 to like show up in like the lobby with like a laptop, like play my game. We probably would have gotten more exposure doing that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess now you need to hang outside of Jeff Keighley's bloody house or something like that, you know, and be like, hey Jeff, I got this game here, right? It's not about laundering money, right? So listen, hear me out.
Just
Yeah.
get Kojima to retweet you, and that'll be the way to Jeff's heart. He'll be like, oh, what was that?
Yeah. See? Yep.
What is-
exactly.
Speaking of
Kojima-san
tweeting,
say?
speaking of tweeting, Patrick, didn't think I thanked you already, because when the game released, you thanked us for helping you with the publicity for it, and I thought that was really decent of you.
Yeah, we owe a lot of credit and for like our game being out there to all the people around us who helped support us along the way, and I think it's important that we acknowledge that. I think if there's any way, in one way, I want to wrap this up. I want to give some acknowledgments to a lot of the people that help us get this game off the ground, and where we are today, because we certainly owe that to all the people who helped bring us a lot of attention and helped to just support us there. Some of our very first supporters were, of course, like the Slaco team. Wes, give us our first big tweet and got us a huge amount of just attention on Twitter. So, Wes, next of the Slaco team, we love you, buddy. Thank you so much for helping us out. Dave Oshry also gave us a lot of attention initially. So, Dave, we also owe you our undying love and support. So, owe you a big one there. Also, I mean, Zlimbratsky has also been going to bat for us. So, Zlimbratsky, big fans. Civi Lucken also helped us out a ton. So, we owe Civi a big thank you. There's so many other people who helped us. We could go down the list here, but I mean, Icarus Lives, you guys, of course. So, just everybody in the Boomer Shooter community has been very supportive of us, and we owe a lot to everybody. And again, all the people who like maintain GZ Doom and have kept that stupid engine alive for the last 20 years. I think GZ Doom just turned 20 years old, so keeping the tradition and the spirit alive, we built this all on open source tech, and none of that is possible without all the incredible people who have made that possible. We pulled this game off without making any changes to the engine, so I mean, you can run Beyond Sunset using the stock GZ Doom engine, and you just pop in that folder and it runs. So we're incredibly grateful to everyone that helped us out along the way. So we want to just thank everybody who made that possible, because we don't exist. We're not in an island. We're not sitting on our own little island doing our own thing. This is everyone in the retro shooter community had some part to play in this. So we're grateful to everyone.
Yeah, it's a fantastic community, and that's why we're here, because we love the community as well. It gives you a reason to exist and to have a circle of people around you that support you and lift you up, rather than Xbox and PlayStation that spend their time tearing each other down. That's not what this community is about.
I think it's mostly the fan bases that do that.
Yeah, well, this is what we want.
Yeah, okay.